Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast this side of East Yorkshire, and today we have a 1v1 on Shrine of Escalating. Over in the Necron corner we have got Rhadamanthys 1982, and over in the Chaos corner we have got Stapla05. So interesting map is the Shrine of Escalating, for we only have one critical location smack bang in the middle, and it's not all that much in the way of a large map, which will be a great benefit for the Necron player and his slow-moving units. So standard opening, we have got a bunch of plasma generators, summoning core, loads of builder scouts being built by the Necron player, and in the Chaos corner, we have got a Chaos Temple with a Raptor squad. So the Necron player is going to have to be careful for some early harassment. If he spends too much time building up scarab swarms, then, not scarab swarms, builder scarabs, then he might be on the back foot when these raptors come in. Cultists capturing the nearest and dearest. Only going for the two cultist squads, so that implies that there's going to be a lot of money put into this raptor squad. Not much in the way of capturing the strategic points for the Necron player. Not going to see any harassment from their side. They're just going to be focusing on building up their base. They've now got triple Necron warriors coming down, while we've got a Raptor squad jumping in, going to get the harassment in as early as humanly possible. Apologies, I've got a bit of a cough. Not COVID though, just tonsillitis. So Raptors are going to come in. They're going to bash around these builder scabs. They're going to instantly cancel this plasma generator. And the Raptors are just going to focus not so much on destroying the plasma generators, but killing the builder scarabs. Necron warriors have come out, so the Raptors are going to engage them. Oh, I see. The Necron warriors are standing right in between the base and the summoning core, preventing the Raptors from getting a quick and easy surround on the Necron warriors. We've got a ghost turret quickly being built by a whole smorgasbord of scarabs. These Raptors know that they're in a bit of a predicament. They are going to jump away and try and stop this lone singular builder scarab from building up this obelisk. And they do indeed get him. That's going to prevent them from building that as quickly as they wanted to. Although this ghost turret is going to be successfully built, these Necron warriors are going to have some squad members added to them, as well as the Raptor squads are. They're going to try and beat back these builder scarabs before they can finish building this obelisk. But with two Necron warriors and a ghost turret, they are going to be pushed back after losing a couple of models. Absolute intense opening. We've got Chaos Lord as well, standing over here, taking some pot shots with his pistol, doing a cracking amount of damage actually, considering it's just a pistol. Not being able to take down a model, it's been scared away by these Necron warriors. These Raptors are being scared away. What's going on with these cultists? Marvellous micromanagement from the Chaos player here. He has managed to capture all his nearest and dearest locations while also building up his forces. A squad of Chaos Space Marines is also going to come down. Chaos Lord engaging in melee in the firing range of the Ghost turret. These Raptor squads are going to decap this strategic point while all this is going on. Necron warriors do teleport in. In fact, I'm going to zoom back out. Yeah, there we go. Get more of the field of fire that way. Another Ghost turret being built by the Necron player. Strategic point does go down by the Raptors. This Chaos Lord is taking a fair bit of a beating in close combat with these Necron warriors. A third, I do believe. A third. Is it a third or just a replacement? Yeah, one of the Necron warrior squads did go down, so now there's still only two. Ghost turret is being finished off down here. Considering taking the critical location was the Chaos Space Marine player, but decided against it. He's now taken over almost the entirety of the map, as the Necron player is focusing primarily on just playing a defensive game here. Necron players, as we all know, don't need to take over large swaths of the map. Their main thing comes from their plasma generators. He has got 4, 5, 6 on the go. He's primarily focusing on just building up his Necron warriors and ghost turrets. This obelisk is going to go down from the gentle fire of the Space Marine player, Chaos Space Marine player. Not going for any big technologies as of yet, although Chaos Army is coming down for them. Necron warriors taking quite the beating. They are being supported by the Ghost turrets. Another one is almost in completion. With the other... Still only one squad so far? What was it? Oh, there are two. It's just that one's only got one model left. They are quite tanky, these Necron warriors. They can take a bit of a beating. There are now two Ghost turrets coming online. Chaos Lord is about to die. Although the Builder Scabs are also in a bad situation, they are going to die as well. Chaos player being pushed back by this impressive amount of Ghost turrets and Necron warriors. Victory countdown has been started by the Chaos players, captured too many of the blue points. So the Necron team will want to move out. Their population is full, they've got the critical mass of Necron warriors that they need. But the Chaos player has taken quite a lot of space, so their economy is going quite well. Don't know if you can see I've got a bit of artifacting from the armory. At least I know where the Chaos armory is when I'm halfway through the map. Not seeing a Necron Lord yet, which is interesting. But probably not expecting much in the way of harassment, as that's what the Necron Lord is wont to do most of the time. A good amount of infantry from the Chaos player. Lots of listening posts. So he will be able to get lots of upgrades. Power swords going down. And we also have another plasma generator. Probably going to be taking up to tier 2 this very moment. Necron player severely on the back foot here. Got a good amount of boys, but not much in the way of pushing out power. He just needs to maybe take one or two of them just to reset the countdown timer. Got an amassed amount of boys around these parts. Got heavy bolters and an aspiring champion for most of these dudes. And we have got plasma guns for the cultists. So very heavy infantry, well, anti-heavy infantry based. And we have got a Wraith, which will be very good for decapping any lonely strategic points. Also good for diverging the Space Marines players' attentions. So he's going to come out, going to decap this. Will the Chaos player notice his Raptor squad on the wings? Very quickly decapping the strategic point. Will it be enough to reset the timer? And it is. That's good. That gives the Necron player a bit of breathing room. Going for tier 2 in the Awakened Monolith, and then going to go for his Necron Lord, which is critical at this point. Maybe if we can get some John Cena can't see me beams down, that'll prevent all the firepower coming down from the Necron. Not the Necron, the Chaos Space Marine player team. Some combat going down. The Wraith just moving around. Will be chased by these Raptor squad. Go and see if we can decap anything else. Although we do have listening posts now upgraded with some shooty bits. Not really going to be able to do much in regards to decapping. Chaos player moving in. Going to take the first couple of pokes to see if he can do anything. Lots of damage. Going to take down one model from the Necron player. Necron player is just going to chill out for a bit. Going to wait for his Necron Lord. Another squad of Necron warriors down this way. They have been upgraded, as you can see by their green shiny bits. Slowly killing out this obelisk. Wraith has probably gone down. Yeah, the Wraith has gone down here, which is unfortunate. Obelisk has gone down. In the range of the Ghost turret, however. So might want to move these guys back. Necron Lord is finally up. It's going to be upgraded now with a heavy Ghost cannon. Probably expecting some form of vehicles to come down soon. Corn Berserkers, that's what we like to see. We have got Chains of Torment being upgraded. So we're expecting... we've got a Horror Squad. So that will be a great use against this Ghost turret. Necron player has no choice but to engage now. And do as much as they can. Necron Lord probably going to get in close combat with this Horror Squad. Going to tie them up in close combat. John Cena beam comes down, preventing them from doing any fire. Chains of Torment going down as well. from the Chaos Sorcerer. Not doing all that much in the way of damage. Ghost turret is going to be rebuilt, repaired. Necron Lord bouncing back. They've just pushed. They haven't dealt a decisive killing blow against the Space Marine player, but they have pushed him out for just a little bit longer. Another upgrade going down for Heavy Ghost Cannon. We've got a Greater Summoning Core, Forbidden Archive as well for the Necron player. Obelisk is being rebuilt. Raptor Squad down to a very low amount. They are going to die more or less straight away. The Raptor Squad is finito. Necron Lord has been chained in place by the Chaos Sorcerer. Now been focus fired down. Very, very low on health. These Khorne Berserkers doing their best. Almost wiping out an entire squad. In fact, they actually do wipe out an entire squad, which is unfortunate for the Necron player. Although the Khorne Berserkers aren't doing much in the way of surviving themselves, they are being focused down by the Necron Warriors and the Ghost Turrets. A teleporty doofer on the way. Another Zinch Horror Squad. Going to be focusing down these Ghost Turrets. Chaos Cultists doing their best. Big squads of Chaos Space Marines, 8 men in one piece. John Cena Beam comes down, going to prevent them from firing. Necron Lord almost dying, on the verge of death. Some flayed ones come down. Going to push these boys back a little bit. The Necron player does defend their area quite well. Although they are also now blinded by this beam. Another flayed one squad is being stored in the tank, shall we say. What's the Chaos player building up? He's got a machine pit. Population is full, which means, has he already built something? No. Hasn't got anything in the way of vehicles as of yet. But Chaos Predator is on the way down. Flayed ones are immortal when they are coming out of the ground, so a lot of wasted fire there from the Chaos player. Flayed one's kind of just standing in the back, probably waiting to see if there's any teleporty boys coming in. They're not fast, so once they're teleported in, they're kind of committed to the fight. Big Eldritch bolts coming down from the Chaos Sorcerer. Ghost Turret taking out a cheeky shot every now and then. Necron Warriors are going to be turned into mincemeat or mince machines by the Khorne Berserkers, who are now 5 strong, going for a 7. Blade ones do jump in. They're going to surround these Khorne Berserkers. Necron Warriors are holding up, all quite low on health, but they are managing to tank a lot of the damage from the Khorne Berserkers. Builder Scarab's going to repair this obelisk. The beam does finish, allowing the Chaos player to pepper all these Necron Warriors with long-range fire. What else is coming from the Monolith? They're taking up to Tier 2 Monolith, which is a bit of a precarious situation, as when they are taking up, they can't build more boys, and they don't have many boys left. We've got a Necron Lord, and that is about it, really. Plenty in the way of Ghost Turrets there. This Ghost Turret is being destroyed, however, by this Chaos Predator. Just out of range of the Ghost Turret. Now I've got some Faras and a second Necron Monolith, the Necron player. They're going to teleport behind and prevent the Horror Squads from firing, although won't do much in the grand scheme of things as the Ghost Turret does go down. Chaos Predator going round the side, going to harass this Necron Lord. Faras come down. Very, very strong squad that will be able to wipe out anything that the Chaos player does have, to the exception of maybe the Predator. They've seen this Necron Monolith being built. They want to destroy this as quickly as possible, or at least prevent it from being built by killing the Builder Scarabs. What else is coming out from the Monolith? Not much. They are decapping everything. It's a very slow situation. Oh, there's a lot of Necron bits and bobs, although that was a beautiful Chains of Torment, or whatever we call that, Eldritch Bolt, doing a lot of damage to these Necron units. Farmers are putting in the work there. They have killed the Space Marine squad. Oh no, sorry, they're over here. Man their own business, decapping the strategic point. Necron Monolith not quite finished yet. Got a heavy destroyer coming down to help deal with this Chaos Predator that's just kind of got free range at the moment in the middle of the base. What's going on around here? Another Chaos Predator. Whole army being chased off by these flayed ones. Heavy destroyer now down. Is probably going to chase away this Chaos Predator, although it is in a difficult maneuverable situation. They can't exactly go very fast when on each swipe of the so whenever Fire swipes someone, it does slow their ability to move. So that is one Predator down. We have got an awakened monolith, and we've got a heavy destroyer also coming down. So transitioning away from anti-infantry, now focusing on anti-vehicle for the Necron player. We've got some obliterators and a defiler, which will be great for its really long range heavy cannon. We have got a corruption research, which will be great for area zoning the Necron player, especially with their slow movement speed. Tomb Spider, which will be excellent for building more boys. There's lots of dead Necrons lying around. It all goes quiet on the Western Front. Another push from the Chaos player. Goes Defiler out. Going to be doing lots of long-range damage. Going to keep him on the back lines. Keep him safe and long-range and whatnot. Builder Scarab's almost dead. Fires are going to come out. They're going to slap everyone. They have been chained by the Chaos Sorcerer. Heavy Destroyer going to do his best. John Cena Beam comes down, making this whole area absolutely useless. They are going to move back. Probably wait for the beam to fade before making another push. Tomb Spider is out. He is going to be upgrading himself with a particle projector, and I assume he will be collecting the dead and dying. Obliterators are going to be a real pain for the Necron player to deal with in this battle. No matter what the Necron player throws at them, they will have an answer to it. Blade ones jump right smack bang in the middle. Big push. Corrupted area going down, which will force the Necron player back a bit. Doom Spider goes down straight away. Not doing much in the grand scheme of things. Heavy Destroyer is going to focus down this Chaos Predator. Chaos Predator does go down. The Builder Scavs are going to repair the Heavy Destroyer. And the Necron Lord does throw down a great big old Resurrection Orb, which is going to, well, resurrect all these dudes. They're going to come back. Chaos Marines lose their morale. Obliterators in close combat with the flayed ones. Very good use of the Resurrection Orb. All they've got on the front lines now is horror squads, and they're not going to do much in the way of defending themselves against the firepower from the Ghost Flayers of the Necron Warriors. Heavy Destroyer does get almost taken down, and they've got a small contingency of Heavy Destroyers round the back as well. Here's a question. Builder Scavs can repair Heavy Destroyers because they're vehicles, obviously, but why can't they repair Necron Warriors? Double Destroyers going up against the Defiler. The Defiler is going to be made short work of. So a very defensive game from the Necron player as of yet. An energy core going down, which means that we might be expecting to, well, won't expect to see a actual active monolith, as the Necron player does not have a relic. But they might be able to get a Nightbringer or a Deceiver. With some infiltrated Chaos Space Marines. Necron Lord throwing down a Cena Beam, which makes it all go relatively quiet, actually, which is quite nice. Quite a nice, calm atmosphere. But that will not push the Space Marine player back. They will just move in and engage in close quarters firefights. I don't know where else has everything else gone. We've got two Heavy Destroyers over here. Necro player kind of being distracted by trying to take over other bits and bobs. Got a Necron Warrior squad being built over here. Another Necron warrior squad being built over here. But against this critical mass of firepower, not sure what the Necron player can do. Blade 1's been built up, another Necron Lord is also been built up. Demon Prince for the Chaos player. Makes a that's a beautiful model though, isn't it? Absolutely phenomenal model. And yeah, not much in the way that the Necron player can do. Wonderful defense, absolutely phenomenal stuff, but wasn't able to quite push out and maybe build up their own kind of offensive themselves. Just allowed the Space Marine player to build up his own economy and get all the good stuff. That's the main Necron monolith going down. And all the buildings are being destroyed, which probably means that the Necron player is going to GG soon, he says. Obelisk goes down. Necron Lord, final stand. Loses morale, throws a Cena beam down, and slaps this Defiler. Oh, Resurrection Orb. Oh, hang on, this might actually be a... Oh, no, never mind. Oh, it just becomes the Nightbringer. I was going to throw down a Resurrection Orb and maybe get like a cheeky revive all these boys and bring it back last second. That would have been very exciting. But Nightbringer, immortal. He does regen his health for the Necron Lord when he eventually comes back with every kill he makes, as far as I'm aware. Demon Prince just chilling out around the side. And this is unfortunate. Not sure why they're not focusing down on Necron Monolith. Population is full. Trying to build a Lord Destroyer, but it won't do him any good. Yeah, this is it for the Necron player. In fact, I'm going to call it there. I'm not going to wait another half an hour for the game to end. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you ever so much for coming. Take it easy and see you later. Peace.